So after that thrilling men's singles, and especially delightful for the home fans that the home player Lee, the qualifier, has booked his place in the semi-final, we turn our attention to women's doubles, and it's the current world number ones, Fukushima and HIROTA, against HARIS and PRADIPTA of Indonesia. Well, when we look at the women's doubles draw from the quarterfinal stage, I can tell you that in the very first round there was 5 players, including 2 pairs, who had contested a final, but the only previous winners of this event, the defending champions Chen Qingcheng and Jia Yifan, retired in their very first match. So by quarterfinal stage there was just 5 different nationalities and 5 seeds, 2 in the top half of the draw. 3 Japanese pairs, 2 Indonesian pairs, and as you saw on the bottom half of the draw, the Olympic champions Matsutomo and Takahashi beaten by teammates at the quarterfinal stage, Tanaka and Yonimoto. But here the current world number ones, Yuki Fukushima and Sayaka Hirota. And for this pair from Indonesia, Della Destiara Haris and the Oriski Amelia Pradipta, a welcome return, in my opinion, to reform their partnership. First appearance as a pair for the Indonesians here at the Hong Kong Open, but this is the 4th meeting between the 2 pairs. Last time they met was in the 2nd round of the Asian Games in Jakarta, won by Fukushima and Hirota, who went on to take the bronze medal. Lost out to Chen Qingcheng and Jia Yifan, who then won the gold medal, and that's the pair who last year won the title here and retired in their very first match at 4-1 down against Emily Lefel and Anne Trong from France. So after the toss of the coin, players move their kit bags to the opposite ends because of the decision as to which pair is going to start which end of the court. So I'm really not sure why the Indonesians seem to split after the Korean Open, but I'll come back to that in a minute as we look at Yuki Fukushima, 25 years of age, and she and her partner enjoying their 17th week in total as world number ones. They are actually making their 3rd appearance here. Last year they were quarterfinalists, lost out to Kitty Harukun and Prajongjai, the number 8 seeds. Sayaka Hirota is 24 years of age and the World Championship silver medalist for the last 2 World Championships. Beaten in the final, 2 consecutive finals reached but lost as far as this pair is concerned. Now, as far as their path through to this quarterfinal, qualifiers in the first round from Hong Kong, and then 3 games against Dong Wenjing and Feng Huaying of China. Dropped the 2nd game in that match yesterday against the Chinese youngsters. So to Risky Amelia Pradipta, 28 years of age now, born in Solo or Surakarta, whichever you prefer to call that city, in central Java. Her partner is 25, so she'll be turning 26 next month, and she actually played the mixed doubles discipline here as well. With Tontowi Ahmad, they lost in the very first round to the All England champions Watanabe and Higashino. They have been as high as 9, as you saw, but currently 13 on the world ranking. And as far as the Indonesians are concerned, both of their matches went the full distance against Ng and Huan, and then against the number 8 seeds, Kitty Harukun and Prajongjai, who is the pair that beat the Japanese pair last year. So Richard Ting, our umpire for this one, Simon Alf from Hong Kong. He's the service judge. Yeah, so after the Korean Super 500 event, the Indonesians then entered the Denmark Open, the French Open, and the event in Germany in Saarbrücken with different partners. HARIS was entered with Angashita Awanda, and PRADIPTA entered with Istarani, and in fact reached the final in Saarbrücken. But nice to see them back together again. I think they're a hugely talented pair. Eng Hyang, the Indonesian coach. So the world number ones, who, despite being world number ones and runners-up at the Super Series finals last year and two-time silver medalists, will not qualify, even if they win this title. So not just today's quarterfinal, if they were to win the whole title here in Hong Kong, providing the Olympic champions Matsutomo and Takahashi turn up next week in Lucknow and play part of their first round match. It is the Olympic champions who will qualify along with the world champions. So world number ones, as it stands, will miss out on the HSBC BWF World Tour finals. Eight finals this year for the Japanese pair from 15 tournaments, so that's more than 50% of their tournaments played so far this year. They've reached the final. That's very, very good stats indeed. Yeah, good placement of the smash there from HIROTA. And perhaps I ought to explain a little bit more as to why they won't qualify for the World Tour finals. And that is because you're only allowed two players in the singles, or two pairs in any of the three doubles disciplines, from one nation. And the world champions, Matsumoto and Nagahara, have an automatic invitation. They're currently number 3 on the race to Guangzhou standings. And the Olympic champions are number 1. This pair is number 2. So, of course, they won't go because the world champions get the automatic invitation. It's a tough old system, isn't it? Tough if you're number 1 in the world and you've played so many tournaments and done so well in so many World Tour tournaments, and you don't get to qualify. Oh, service fault called on HARIS. too high, above the 1.15 metre mark. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, good placement of the smash from Pradipta. Well, the world number ones not been playing to their usual high standards in their last two tournaments. Last two tournaments they lost in the round of last 16. French Super 750 and then the Fuzhou China Open Super 750. But because they had a bye in Fuzhou, they only got first round loser points towards their race to Guangzhou. Oh yes, that's wonderful defence. That's landed in. Yeah, good placement of the smash from Della Destiara HARIS. Back level. Well, I'm not at all surprised that it's so close in this opening game. I think Haris and Pradipta are a very good pair. They've twice beaten Chen Qingcheng and Jia Yifan. Also been to 3 games with Tanaka and Yonimoto. And been to 3 games with Matsutomo and Takahashi. Well, no women's doubles pair from either Japan or Indonesia has ever won the women's doubles title here at the Hong Kong Open. Of course, the last pair from Indonesia to contest the final was last year, Gracia Polii and Apriyani Rahayu. And that was 21 years after the previous pair from Indonesia contested the final, Isulina and Lumban. Yeah, it's a lovely change of pace. So it is the world number ones who have a 1-point advantage at the mid-game interval here in the opening game. Kai Nakajima and Satoko Suetsuna, the two coaches. Minutes into the match. Well, there's only ever been one pair from Japan in the women's doubles final here. That was 4 years ago. And the now Olympic champions, Matsutomo and Takahashi, lost out to Tiang Qing and Zhao Yunlei in that final. Good rally, my goodness. It's a very good rally. Oh, my goodness. Brilliant! Best rally of the match so far, and even a little nod of approval from coach Ng Hian. Oh, very rarely shows any emotion. Ng Hian. Yeah. Very good counter-attack from Pradipta. points since the mid-game interval to the Indonesians. All 4 points since the mid-game interval. Yeah, nicely played from Sayaka Hirota. Oh, she's very creative. Been in a Super Series mixed doubles final too, Hirota. Having been promoted from the reserves, then come through the qualifying, they then reached the final in Japan. Her and partner Takura Hoki. That was last year. It was quite sensational. Oh, good defence. Aiming towards that right hip, and despite trying to sway out of the way to give herself the freedom to play the shot, still too good the smash for HARIS. So since the mid-game interval, 4 straight points. First to HARIS and PRADIPTA, and then 4 straight points to FUKUSHIMA and HIROTA.
Service over, 16-15.
Six of the last 7 points now to the world number ones. Good angle and good defense too from HIROTA. Satoko Sutsuna enjoyed that one. She was a fine women's doubles player. So 7 of the last 8 points now from 11-14. Ah, that's a delightful change of pace once again from HIROTA. I said earlier she was the creative one. Well taken. And game point opportunities.
Game point 15.
And perhaps more importantly, 9 of the last 10 points to give themselves 5 game point opportunities. Serves out wide again. Opening game to the world number ones, Yuki Fukushima and Sayaka HIROTA.
Sayake Hirota 21-15.
10 of 11 straight points. From 11-14 down to 21-15. Well, there's a good reason why they're world number ones. I think they've just demonstrated it with those 10 of 11 points. Opening game, 21-15 in 20 minutes.
Second game, level, play.
So 1 game to the goods. The number 1 seeds and current world number ones, Yuki Fukushima and Sayaka HIROTA. She's missed it. Nice idea.
Service over.
A little block across court from HIROTA. Ideas aren't enough though. missed it.
2-1. Service over, 2-all.
Oh my goodness, that was ambitious from Pradipta. Something there from Kai Nakajima about the angled overhead shots. Keep the steepness or keep the acute angles.
Play.
Oh yes, yeah,
Service over.
good interception. Very little pace on the final interception from Pradipta. Look at that, just guiding it in a downward direction. Super play.
Service over, 5-3.
Good serve. The initial defensive shot from Pradipta was excellent, and she was right to move forward. I always like to see the players trying to do the right thing. It doesn't matter to me. I'm sure it does to the coaches and to the players themselves that they make an error, but yeah.
7-3.
Down the centre, then aiming towards the left shoulder of Pradipta. Good variation. Yeah, it was nice the way they changed their defensive play into attack, the Indonesian pair.
號場將會舉行嘅比賽係女子單打，由泰國嘅馮柏威對日本嘅奧原希望。裁判審慎員發球裁判葉定邦。
Oh, that's a pity as far as Della Destiara Harris was concerned. I was about to say that was the shot of the match so far, but unfortunately it fell back her side. Turning that defence and trying to block it cross court, the whole idea was delightful. It's a good rally. It's a long rally. Oh my goodness. Oh, just wasn't tall enough, Pradipta, to intercept that one. And Haris was totally distracted by her partner going for the shot. Longest rally of the match so far. 74 shots. Oh, good interception on the third shot. So it is the world number ones to the mid-game interval with a 6-point advantage. And I suspect the Indonesians need to drastically change their tactics if they want to turn this match around. And I think they have to be more aggressive, meeting with the drift, so their attacking play should be able to penetrate a little better. So the world number ones do look in a commanding position at the moment. one game up and a 6-point advantage in the second. Well, certainly very positive in that first rally since the interval. And I think that means serve to the tee. Oh, yeah, it was a great backhand interception from Della Destiara HARIS. Ah, we didn't see it. Too long. Yeah, no wonder she's disappointed. Yeah, good backhand kill from Fukushima. Seemed to be taking it too late to play a drop shot. Yeah, good channel attack in between the two Japanese players. Oh my goodness, completely misstated. I've noticed several players this week mistiming shots. They've got some badminton specific lighting in the stadium this year. First year they've had that, and it's wonderful for television. But a couple of times the players have just lost sight of the shuttle in those high lights. It's gone well wide, good return of serve, good pressure. Yeah, it's lovely. When you block to the nets in doubles, somebody's got to follow forward. It is usually the player who's played the block. So HARIS there, having played back to the net, should have moved forward. Oh, a moment of magic from Ruski Emilia Pradipta. What a super, super shot. Look at this. Wonderful awareness too. Oh, lovely rally from the Indonesians. Well, I said they needed a drastic change of tactics and they needed to be more aggressive, and they are being more aggressive. And they're certainly enjoying more success because of it. Look at that. Lovely, lovely play from Pradipta. Just 2 points the deficit now. Yeah, well taken. Now they look a different pair when they're attacking. 6-point deficit at the game interval. A 6-point deficit. It's 7-13 down as well. Yeah, good rally. Well, it looked at one stage as if the world number ones were going to run away with this second game. I have to say, this is a great fight by the Indonesians. It's all come about because of their change of tactics. strapping on the right Achilles of Hirota, you could see there. Wasn't the best of serves, but she got away with it. Clever. Well, well, well. Indonesians back level. Six of the last 7 points to the Indonesians. (10-15) down. And it's now 16 all. I think she may have hurt her hip as she dived there. Well worked. And now into the lead. Oh, this is absolutely extraordinary. Yeah, real aggression, really hunting the shuttle at the front of the court. The Indonesians, what a transformation. Eight of the last 9 points going to the Indonesians. Yeah, no, that's a serve, I think. To the tee, yep. Oh, my goodness me. How close can you be without it going over? That seemed to bounce on the top of the tape before falling back the Indonesian side. There you are. Ng Hee-han doesn't show any emotion. 18 all. Well left. Kai Nakajima getting very animated. What a contrast between the two coaches. Japanese coach and the Indonesian coach. Wasn't a flat enough drive from HARIS. played her partner into trouble. This one here, yeah, needed to be much flatter over the net. But now, on a run of 4 straight points, the world number ones have 2 match point opportunities. Well saved, with a really good interception from HARIS. So a second match point opportunity for the world number ones. And this time they convert, but what a good women's doubles match this quarter-final has been. 21-15, 21-19 in favour of the world number ones, Yuki Fukushima and Sayaka HIROTA. But it needs 2 good pairs to make such a good match. So huge credit to Della Destiara HARIS and the risky Amelia PRADIPTA, especially for their fight back in that second game from twice being 6 points adrift to in fact leading 18-16, but on a run of 5 straight points in the end. And the world number ones, Yuki Fukushima and Sayaka HIROTA, close out this women's doubles quarter-final in 52 minutes. And their confirmation of the score, 21-15, 21-19.